Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Drama-O-Rama Online. I'm Mrs. Combs, and I'm so excited to share this time with you today. Now, remember to have your journals ready, and let's get started. For today's warm-up, we are going to play a game called 1 Minute Focus. I'm going to ask you to find a space to lie down on your back and close your eyes. The goal is to count to 1 minute from 1 to 60 in your head. When you think 1 minute or 60 seconds is up, I want you to raise your hand, but keep your eyes closed and keep them closed until I say neutral. Then I want you to open your eyes sitting up in neutral. Are you ready?
Find a safe space to lie down on your back.
Okay, you should be lying down on your back with your eyes closed, very relaxed. And when I count down from 3 to 1, I want you to start silently counting from 1 to 60 in your head. And 3, 2, 1, begin. And neutral. Okay, everybody should be sitting up. Now, I'm going to ask you a few questions. Did you raise your hand before I said neutral? Were you still counting in your head when I said neutral? And if you raised your hand around the same time that I said neutral, then give yourself a pat on the back. Well done. Today, we are going to explore story problems, and we're going to solve them too. There's a special strategy to solving story problems. First, we have to read the problem from beginning to end, then reread it. Then we look for the question. And finally, we look for clue words. So if you see words like altogether, some, in all, or how many, then you will add. If you see words like more than, less than, difference, how many, and are left, then we're going to subtract. If you see words like times, groups, or total, then we're going to multiply. And finally, if you see the word each, then we're going to divide. These clue words will tell us what to do so that we can solve the problem. So I'm going to tell a tall tale, pausing to solve story problems along the way so we can finish our story and find out what happens in the end. Are you ready?
Get your journals and a pencil. Then find a safe space to move around.
On one quiet summer evening, you decide to camp out in your backyard. So you pitch a tent, There you go. And then you crawl inside. It's very cozy. And you fall asleep quickly in your cozy, cozy sleeping bag. A few hours later, you're startled by a thud that you hear outside the tent. Oh, what could it be? So you peek outside your tent, and on one side, you see 4 eyes staring at you. And on the other side, you see 4 eyes staring at you over there. Oh my gosh, what are you going to do? They must belong to bears. And those bears must be hungry. Oh dear. Well, if there's 4 eyes on this side and 4 eyes on this side, well, how many bears are there in all?
Let's reread the question. You think there are bears in your backyard. You see 4 eyes on one side of the yard and 4 eyes on the other. Since bears have 2 eyes each, how many bears are there in all? Before we begin, press pause on the video so that you have time to grab your journals and a pencil. The first thing we need to do is solve for the total number of eyes. So we know there are 4 eyes on one side plus 4 eyes on the other side will equal the total 8 eyes. Write this number sentence in your journals. Then we see in the next part of the question the clue word each, which tells us we need to divide. So we start with the total number of eyes, which is 8. Then we divide the total number of eyes one bear has, which is 2. So 8 divided by 2 equals 4. There are 4 bears in all. Write this number sentence in your journals. Let's go back to our tall tale.
Then you clap your hands and yell, "Go away!" Suddenly, the eyes disappeared. You look around, and then you notice that one of your 3 bags of snacks is empty. I'm going to show you a picture, and I want you to tell me which picture shows that the bears ate 1/3 of your snack bags.
Let's reread the question. You think the bears ate 1 of your 3 bags of snacks. Which picture shows that the bears ate 1/3 of your bags of snacks? Let's look at each picture carefully. Rectangle A is split into 2 parts, and one part is shaded. Rectangle B is split into 3 parts, and 2 parts are shaded. Rectangle C is split into 4 parts, with 3 rectangles shaded. Rectangle D is split into 3 parts, with 1 rectangle shaded. And rectangle E is split into 6 parts, with 1 rectangle shaded. Which rectangle picture shows that the bears ate 1 out of 3 snack bags? Press pause if you need more time. That's right. Picture D. The 3 rectangles represent how many snack bags there were, and the purple shaded area represents how many snack bags the bears ate. The bears ate 1 out of 3 snack bags, or 1/3 of the snack bags. Let's continue our tall tale.
Next to the empty bag, you see the biggest footprint you've ever seen. That can't possibly belong to a bear. What could it be? Suddenly, you feel something tapping your shoulder. You turn around to see a huge purple and yellow alien. The alien has weird suction cups for fingers and it has 8 eyes and it has tall, long, skinny legs. The alien is 6 feet tall from their feet to their waist and 4 feet tall from their waist to their neck and 2 more feet tall from their neck to the top of their head. How many feet tall is the alien all together?
Let's reread the question. The alien is 6 feet tall from their feet to their waist, 4 feet tall from their waist to their neck, and 2 more feet tall from their neck to the top of their head. How many feet tall is the alien all together? First, let's take a look at the numbers in this picture. We have 6 feet, 4 feet, and 2 feet. And then let's think about the clue words in the question. How many and all together? So what do we do with the words how many and all together? That's right, we add. We add 6 feet plus 4 feet plus 2 feet. Press pause on the video so that you can solve this number sentence in your journals. Okay, your number sentence should look like this. 6 feet plus 4 feet plus 2 feet equals 12 feet. The alien is 12 feet tall. That's a very big alien. Now, let's go back to our tall tale.
Then the alien said, "Take me to your leader." So, you take the alien to your mom and dad, who are baking cookies in the kitchen. So they baked 3 batches of cookies, and in each batch, there were 12 cookies cooling on racks. What is the total amount of cookies that they baked?
Let's reread the question. Mom and Dad baked 3 batches of cookies. There are 12 cookies in each batch. What is the total amount of cookies that they baked? There are 3 batches of 12 cookies each, so 3 groups of 12. And we're trying to find the total. That's the clue word. So when we find the total of a group of items, we multiply. So let's multiply. We're going to multiply the 3 groups or the 3 batches of 12 cookies. In your journals, I want you to group the 3 batches of 12 cookies, write out the number sentence, and solve the number sentence. Press pause if you need more time. Your number sentence might look like this: 12 cookies plus 12 cookies plus 12 cookies equals 3 batches times 12 cookies, which equals 36. There are a total of 36 cookies. Let's continue our tall tale.
Well, the alien saw the cookies and ate all but one batch. How many cookies are left?
Let's reread the question. The alien saw the cookies and ate all but one batch. How many cookies are left? Let's look at the picture and think about the clue words, how many and are left. What are we going to do? That's right, we're going to subtract or take away. Let's start with what we know. We started with 36 cookies in all. Now we need to figure out how many the alien ate so that we can subtract to find out how many cookies are left. So the alien ate 2 batches of 12 cookies. We know we need to multiply to find the total amount of cookies he ate. So in your journals, I want you to write 12 cookies times 2 batches equals. Press pause if you need more time. The number sentence you should have written is 12 cookies times 2 batches equals 24. Now we need to subtract to find out how many cookies are left. So we know we started with 36. The alien ate or took away 24, which leaves us with how many? Press pause if you need more time. Your number sentence should read 36 minus 24 equals 12. There were 12 cookies left. Let's go back to our tall tale.
Well, when the alien finished eating, they did a little alien dance. He rubbed their tummy and went on their way. And your mom and dad were very glad that they baked so many cookies. The end. Today, we were able to explore story problems within a very wacky tall tale. We were able to read and reread the story problem, find the questions, then search for clue words to find out what to do. We also used pictures to help us ultimately solve the problem. Story problems can be challenging, but when we use special strategies, repetition, and visuals like pictures, we can solve just about anything. It's time for today's journal prompt.
I want you to think about our tall tale and all the story problems we solved today. Then I want you to write your own tall tale and include at least one story problem. You can start your story problem with just a very simple number sentence like 2 times 4 equals 8. Get creative and remember, use details.
Thank you so much for helping me solve very wacky story problems today. See you next time.